Good morning, friends. We are on the trail. It's day 30. Let's celebrate, baby. Our last day. We have come far. We have made progress. And we have been kicking emotional eating in the buzzet. I'm going to enjoy this walk. And I'll get with you guys when I am at the end of the lap. We'll go over the stats. And then we're gonna head to the grocery store so we can eat some food tomorrow. So it looks like we are at the end of the lap. My watch say 31 minutes. We're approaching the stop sign. So I'll let you know where we're at by the time we get to the car. I'm out of breath. Whew. Okay. I'm tired. Where's my wipes? Oh, back here. All right. Let me wipe my face real quick, y'all. Yeah, let me wipe my face. I can feel it down my head. Ooh. All right. Let's see. We did 18, it say 18 minutes moderate, 20 minutes vigorous and peak. However, our walk took 34 minutes, 29 seconds. So we did 1.51 miles, maximum heart rate of 163, average heart rate of 120. So we stayed in a burning zone. 369 calories burned, like that. 3,730 steps taken. Sounds like a good day. All right, I need water. So we have to go to the grocery store sweaty as ever. But it's okay, it's a quick in and out. I just want to make sure I have all the things for my soup. Not sure if I'm going to incorporate any meat in my soup. I think I either want to do, I'm debating between a potato soup and a cabbage soup, because both are really hearty, really filling, easy to digest. And I mean, you can pretty much eat as many bowls as you need to and be good on the, you know, the glycemic index. And well, maybe I'll just go cabbage. I'll probably wait to incorporate complex carbs, because I make a good sweet potato soup too. Yeah, maybe I'll just go yeah, let's do veggie. I got a taste for some veg. I got a taste for some veggies. I'll get some protein. Well, what do I have at home? I have fish and stuff, but I was going to eat fish probably Sunday or Monday. I was going to wait a day or two. We got ground turkey, ground burger, ground chicken. Maybe I'll find like lean turkey. Maybe I'll find some turkey pieces to put inside. Maybe like a smoked turkey to put inside of my cabbage soup. Maybe. I'll probably buy it, and then if I decide I want to have the protein right off the bat. I don't know. But I don't want to sit here making a decision when we can get up out of here. It's about to start raining. It actually was drizzling as I was, very, very light drizzle here and there, but you could feel that the rain was definitely about to take effect. So I feel sorry for all the half-naked people out here, because it's plenty of them, honey. Everybody in bra and panties today. Ain't no sun out. I don't see how they did that. But you know, can't tell the younger generation nothing. They gonna be out here in the rain, getting poured on. Let me head to this grocery store, guys, and I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so we have left Aldi. We're back on the road. While I was in the store, I opted in for a vegetable soup. So I'm going to go ahead and do the cabbage soup. Now, if I feel like incorporating some protein, what I'm going to do is make me some Creole shrimp on the side, because I have a lot of shrimp in my deep freezer. And I can just, whip that together with some Creole seasonings and some spices and whatnot. And if I feel the need to munch on a little bit of protein, low-key meat, seafood source, then I'll have that shrimp, and I can add a couple of shrimp into my soup. That's my best bet. Because I don't know how I'm going to feel after that first bowl of soup. So I want to keep my options open. I don't want to combine my protein with my soup. I want to have my soup first, and then in the process, if I feel the need to eat it, I can just, tinker it in as needed. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do my soup up until the first, and then we'll meal prep after that. I'm going to just take it easy, let my body regain whatever water weight it's going to regain, and see what type of process my body is going to go through at that time. They say you usually gain anywhere from 3 to 5 pounds after a 30-day liquid fast, depending on the foods that you consume after. So we just want to grow. We want to grow, go low, go slow. I don't even know if that makes sense, but y'all know what I'm saying. We tread lightly, okay? And then on the first, Tomorrow morning is going to be my last weigh-in. So my last weigh-in will be tomorrow morning for this 30-day fast. That way we can see how much weight I've lost as a whole. And then we won't weigh ourselves again until May 1st. That way that'll let us see how much weight I actually gained back and where I'm starting at the beginning of my May Fuel and Move challenge. So again, the challenge is for me personally. However, I do invite anybody who just want to pick up a 31-day plan for themselves, whether you're doing, you know, an intermittent fasting type thing like I'm expecting to do, or whether you're doing Atkins, or well, it's called keto. Keto and Atkins is the same thing. So whether you're doing one of those diets, or a vegan diet, or a paleo, or whatever type of diet, carnivore. My husband loves the carnivore diet. So whatever you're doing, if you want to commit yourself to putting 31 days of effort in, I beg of you to join me. We're just gonna be holding ourselves accountable on our eating, and we're gonna be working out every day, whether it's just a low impact walk, or some yoga, or some Pilates, or whatever, or if you like, just if you really getting it in the gym, right? But every day we gotta move at least 30 to 45 minutes out of the day. I'm gonna try for twice on most days. So I'm gonna get my walk in the morning, and then sometime throughout the day get a workout in at some point, like some sort of I don't know, some sort of workout, some sort of movement. So I'll have everything more planned and put together tomorrow on the next video that I post. So that way you guys can know exactly what we're doing. And that's not going to start until May 1st. So you have time to decide if you want to jump in and join with me. I encourage you to, you know, to just hold yourself accountable for something. And if you're, you know, have one of those, honey, I want to say lazy months, baby, but it was a lazy 4, 5, 6 years, okay? If you had you just been stuck in a slump and you like, I got to start somewhere, this is a good place to start. Especially if you don't want to do like I did and just jump into a liquid fast, you know, because not eating for 30 days is a real commitment. And I did not think that I was going to go this far. My plan was only for 3 days to give my body a little reset. Forgive me for the bumps, y'all. This is how it gets on this road. But yeah, I encourage you guys to join me. This road is it bugs me. Let me get home. I'll show you guys what I got from the store, and then we'll chat a little more. So, as soon as I get off the highway, the exit right to my house, my street is literally right at the exit. I remember, you gotta check your P.O. box. So now I have to go to the post office, and I'm glad I remember before I actually took my grocery bags up and got comfortable. Jeez. So we're off to the post office. So I guess I'll see you guys after that. So I just bought a few little things to go with my vegetable soup here. I bought some organic vegetable broth. This trail mix, of course, is for my husband. He's addicted. I bought some organic bananas. I can make some nice thick smoothies. So need those. I got some fire roasted tomatoes. I have, these are packs of onion soup. I'm probably not going to use it in my cabbage soup though, but I just like to have packs of those for when I make different meats, different soups, stews, and pastas and things like that. But there's another can of fire roasted tomatoes. And We have kettle chips for the hubby, as requested. Then I got some organic celery to put up in my cabbage soup. I have mostly everything for my cabbage soup. I got some more peppers because after the cabbage soup, I'm going to be food prepping. And I love to make peppers, onions, all of that goes with anything. And then we got some more avocado and Himalayan salt kettle chips for the hubby. But that's it. That's my little mini haul. I pretty much have everything for my cabbage soup. So when I get ready to prep to make my cabbage soup, you guys will see that step by step on how I prepare my cabbage soup. It's a little bit different from how they prepare the cabbage soup for the cabbage soup diet. It does contain a few more things than what that soup does. But other than that, this is my little mini haul, and I will see you guys shortly for a chat. All right, so it's day 30. I'm so proud. I am so proud, y'all. This was a big step for me. A big step for me. Controlling my emotional eating. Getting in tune with my anxiety. When I'm going into a depressive state. Just being aware of me. No food. 30 days. Oh boy. Ambulance is flying by. This morning I woke up, I thanked God. And I had some tears in my eyes. I'm not even gonna lie, like, for some people this may be easy peasy, but for me, you don't know how much willpower it took. It's not like I live alone or I'm a single person, where I can just get rid of everything in my fridge and only have juices and water in there, cooking dinner for my husband, especially when it came to the breakfast foods, I had to have a conversation with myself every time I was doing it. And sometimes my husband would be like, most of the time I'm already prepping the meat anyway, but he'll say, if the meat is already prepped, I'll just come home and make my own food. You don't have to do that. And you know what? I wanted to do it because that was my true test. That was my true test, to be like, I can be around this food, I can smell this food, I can even make this food. And I'm going to get through it. God gave me the strength. Do I love the weight that I dropped? Absolutely. But the part that I appreciate most about this is that I got in touch with myself. Like, for real. In touch. I got to know my body when it's stressfully eating, when it's eating for happiness, when it wants to eat for sadness. And then I got to know my body. I got to know the cues that my body would give me when it was saying, no, I'm genuinely hungry. I just want to eat. I just need something. And then I would drink a juice or drink a protein shake. I had tomato soup twice, only twice during this liquid fast. I'm so proud of me. So what's to come? We're going to encourage our body to get back to digesting some solid foods, some easy to digest veggies. And I'm going to make a side of Creole shrimp just for a little bit of protein if I feel the need to add that to my soup. Nothing major. I'm not gonna make it like I would usually make it for like a fish taco or a fajita or nothing like that, but I'm gonna make it, just some Creole seasonings and spices. Toss the shrimp around in the pan with a little bit of olive oil. And just have some of that on the side for the day that I'm like, you know what, I do want to eat a little protein. Maybe I've exercised too hard and I'm like, I want a little protein. So I'm going to start there. It's very small, very minimal, not hard to digest. Overall, we're going to stick to the soup, the cabbage soup. And we're going to see how it goes. May 1st, I start my Fuel and Move challenge. My Fuel and Move challenge, I'm going to incorporate intermittent fasting. I still haven't decided if I want to do alternate day, OMAD, or like a 24 where you fast 20 hours and then you have a 4-hour window. So it's between those three for sure, because it's going to get me acclimated to ingesting foods more often, get my body used to breaking down and digesting foods again, but give my body time to process the food and figure out the changes that's about to be made yet again after this 30 days of liquid fasting. And two, that will give me space to do something else aside from thinking about food. And it'll help me continue on my journey to do away completely with eating as a emotional response, going to food as an emotional response. I feel good, y'all. I do. So I have a juice here. This is actually half of my last juice from yesterday. I'm going to go in the kitchen and make me some juices for today. I have some grapefruits, I have some oranges, I have some apples and some cucumber and some celery. And so I want to juice a little bit of that. I definitely want to do something with my cucumber. I want to make something nice and refreshing. And yeah, I'll chat with my AI and see what we can put together. Aside from that, guys, it's the last day. It's the last day. I feel good. And I honestly don't know what else to say. So I'm going to enjoy this juice. Take a moment to sit. And then head to the kitchen, do some juicing. And when I get ready to prep for my soup, because I am going to make that this evening, so that way tomorrow for lunch I can have the soup. It'll already be made. And tomorrow I can get up as usual and do my walk. We don't have church tomorrow because half of our congregation is out to Boston along with the pastors. So we don't have church tomorrow. So tomorrow morning is going to be a routine walking. I may even do a workout. Yeah, I may even do a workout. And then tomorrow we get to eat lunch. Not drink lunch, but eat lunch. And I'll also weigh in tomorrow morning for everyone that wants to know exactly how much weight I've lost in this 30 days on a liquid fast. And I just want to reiterate, this was not a water fast. This was not water and tea, okay? This was a liquid fast. I had protein shakes, juices, Jello, tomato soup twice. Yeah, I had my coffee in the morning. I always had my coffee. I was never going to give that up. Had my coffee in the morning, and I'm not the type of person that drinks sweet coffee, so and no sugars, no nothing like that in it. I did find that good Splenda sweet creamer though, and that's delicious. I'm keeping that in my stash. What else? That's it. That's all I ate. That's all. Well, drank. Yeah. And I stayed fairly full, especially with the Jello. I would have like 4 or 5 spoons of Jello and be full. So I'm very proud of today. I'm very proud of yesterday and all of the previous days. It was a challenge, baby. But I see a difference in my mindset. I see a difference in my energy. I can walk further and longer, faster. I can do a full workout instead of stopping in the middle. My squats don't necessarily hurt my legs, my knees anymore. And I'm actually starting to incorporate some lunges, which was a killer on my left knee, okay? We still getting there, but it's a whole lot better. Inflammation in the stomach, the gut, no acid reflux, no heart palpitations, no anxiety attacks at night. No hot flashes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'll put together a separate video of just all the improvements. I really got to write them down. And I'll put together just a quick mini video about all the improvements. Because there's so many. There's so many. All right, guys. I'll see you when it's time to prep for the soup. Okay, so we are prepped to make our cabbage soup. We're going to keep our cabbage soup nice and simple today. Easily digestible. Very heart healthy ingredients included. So we're just gonna start prepping. I have 4 celery hearts here. If you have the longer celery, you could use just 2. I have 2 organic carrots here. I have a yellow and a red onion and a red pepper. I have 2 cans of diced fire roasted tomatoes, and I have some organic vegetable broth. I have some minced garlic, or you could just use 2 garlic cloves and just either roughly chop them or you can mince them. I have some ground black pepper And of course some Saison Total seasoning mix. This is my favorite seasoning. It's a combination of chili, garlic, and sea salt. Really good to use inside soups. And then I have some anise. Anise is a really good ingredient for soups. It's very heart healthy. It's good for a number of different health ailments. You should definitely look it up if you've never seasoned with anise before. It has a sweet savory flavor, almost like a licorice type of flavor, and it's really good inside of a cabbage soup. And then of course I couldn't resist, I need some red chili flakes. I need a little bit of spice. And of course, just to get everything sauteed and started, I got some pure avocado oil, and we're just going to use just about a teaspoon or two of that, not much. I'm actually going to do everything in my Ninja Foodie Instapot because I'm making a larger soup. So we're going to just have everything in the stock pot. It makes it a lot easier. I do have my cabbage currently soaking in the sink, and I'll also get that chopped up. So let me get everything prepped and ready, and we can get started.